The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
Chamberlain with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, he was
throws over
hearing it.
Muma. Open look for three. Haley Muma drains it.
Picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle closer than I'm hearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top, and you half of my life to keep
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't lost, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the great match. Better hang up the white flag. You fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time. Why they think that they could ever outscore me? LeBron James. Just give me the ball. Watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's gonna come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
Oh, got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Led with it.
You don't want to waste my time.
And a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
Better get up next in line. The competition left too dry. They could never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Put me down. Man, bend. I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Now they finally get a set block. Oh, and it's a face shoulder.
Oh my, Allison Sawyer, are you kidding me?
If I do fail, I don't have
Catches an arm right into a chin headlock. The legs worked in, and there's a break.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase! Looking. He's going to go deep in the end zone. Got a man. Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun passers. Chamberlain. Down to 32 seconds. Yetzer fires a three. Kansas.
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at one.
Get
the snap away,
and it's
going to be sacked. Recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown!
I'm gonna run it back. You give me the chance, I'm gonna run it back.
Pushes it up. Now versus shot. Got it. Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on in to another Deej Experience production. It is the Deej Experience Sports Stream, live from the Lou Hanna Athletics Complex here in Corry, PA, where tonight the Corry Beavers will be taking on their, Route 20 rival?
Route 6.
Route 6 rival. Route 20 is the other way. That's the Harbor Creek Northeast rival.
Yeah.
The Route 6 rivalry here between the Bears and the Beavers. And Rob Elchinski with me. We're going to have Mr. Hurd here shortly as he'll be back on the switch. We got Jack Hasbrook heading down for the Viking Plastics field camera. And Mr. Mountain will be joining us later to do some camera work up here to follow the ball, as I tell him. Steve Mountain able to get He'll be coming right after. You guys at work, I'm telling you what, you drive me absolutely nuts.
Trust me, if I had other options, I would take them.
Well, hey, we got a Box It and Lock It pregame to get through for all your storage facility, whether indoor or mobile storage. Give Nick Kyle and the gang at Box and Lock It a call today at 855-450-3990 or visit them online at www.boxitandlockit.com. As we look at the weather report, 15% chance of rain today, and I think might shift here. It was supposed to rain around 5:30ish, but other than that, that one moving right along. 49 degrees, feels like 45 out there, only 15% chance here at 4 o'clock. So we'll keep an eye on the weather as we get rolling. And Rob, why don't we get it started off with the Snap Fitness 3 steps to success. Number one, and first and foremost tonight, your pitching has to be top-notch tonight. This is a very talented Union City bunch coming in here to face the Beavers tonight. Yeah, absolutely.
Union City's always got a strong team, Scott, and, great coaches, and Coach Van Zant and Coach Schreck, and, they've always got them ready to go.
Number two, on the flip side of that, I think Union City's given up an average of 2 runs a game. They're going to have to hit well, and they're going to have to hit often to get in the head of the Union City pitcher tonight and try and manufacture some runs. It's going to be tough sledding on the sticks tonight. Corry has to get hits often and early tonight.
Yeah, and take advantage of when they get them, right? I mean, when we get runners out there and get ducks on the pond, we're going to have to get them in. So, like you said, going to have to get hits and going to have to get key hits.
And on the other side of that, the defense, they're going to have to keep their heads on a swivel tonight. Union City's putting up an average of 14 runs per game coming into tonight. They're sitting at 4-1. Beavers on a 3-game winning streak at 4-3. Union City on a 4-game winning streak after opening up with a loss. They have been on a tear. So 14 runs a game. This defense is going to have to play pretty darn sharp tonight.
Yeah, good pitchers. Peyton's going to have to throw strikes. She's going to be on the mound here. Throw strikes, make them earn everything, right? No free passes, no walks, no errors, no hit batters. Make them earn every time they want to get on base.
So that's going to take us to tonight's Spotlight Player of the Game. And you want to talk about a freshman who's performing early on this year. Give me a little Jazzy Bridgham, right? 348 at the plate this year with 7 hits, 3 RBIs, and scoring 6 runs. She's had a nice little early season this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And, and she's at lefty, which, makes it a little tougher on the defense. But she's got a real nice, she's got that fluid, long lefty swing, and she, we've seen her to go to the opposite way. We've seen her go, down the right field line, and, and she plays great on defense. So, it's kind of a complete package out there, especially at that freshman level. And, she's batting second in the lineup now. So, not only are we seeing it, Scott, but obviously the coaches are seeing it too as well, and kind of rewarding her for her hot start this year.
Your Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, Jazzy Bridgham. And with that, let's get through our starting lineups, Rob, and we'll start with the visiting team of the Union City Bears.
Yeah, so we've got Alyssa Leach out in center field, Olivia Zielinski at second base, Cheyenne Cummings at short, Madison Swan at third base, Grace Chapman behind the plate, Sheila Kent at left field, Danica Williamson in right, Alyssa Tingley at first base, and Kagan Gregor on the mound for Union City.
And what do we got up for the Beavers here tonight?
For the Beavers, Peyton McCray will be leading off, and like I said, she'll be on the mound. Jazzy Bridgham will be in right. Allison Sawyer at short. Sadie Dine at first. Mara Goodwill will be out in center field. Kendall Chamberlain at the hot corner on third base. Yetzer behind the dish, Miley Gwynn in left, and Sid Minio at second base.
And Sid Minio, another one of them players, having an excellent start to the year over at second base. We talked about the Beavers struggled early on to throw strikes. I think as they get going here, it's starting to wear off a little bit. They're starting to find their places, making sure, that you got to be able to swing at them, and you got to make them look at least appealing to swing at them, right? Yep. And I think they're starting to get it dialed in. And, they get that done, Rob, and this Beaver team's going to be very dangerous, I think, at the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, they came in with a nice nucleus of, upperclassmen who have been in this, been playing for a couple different years now. And, now you're kind of filling in some key pieces around them. With players who, have been playing softball for a long time, obviously, but not on the varsity level, between Yetzer and Minio and Bridgham and who was the other one? Gwynn, right? And so, those four are kind of the ones that are kind of newer just to the varsity level. I mean, they've been playing for Corry for quite a while. And, so they're just all kind of figuring it out. But you can see them getting better every time. I know every time I see them, you can defensively, they're getting sharper. The pitching's getting better. So, they're starting to hit. So, yeah, I think it's, like you said, they're, turning it around a little bit and continuing to get better.
Beavers wearing their home black pants, gray tops with the orange letter, and Union City in their whites with green trim and green numbers. It's going to be fun to watch today in this one. Get your popcorn ready, get buckled up, get your favorite beverage. If you're watching, you should all be here at the field is where you should be because it's going to be a gorgeous early part of the day anyways. But this is going to be a good one here tonight.
Yeah, weather's pretty perfect right now. I mean, some people might want a little warmer, but it's not so cold that it should affect the players at all, right? It shouldn't affect the pitchers holding onto the ball or anything like that. You shouldn't really feel it when you're swinging, right? You shouldn't get that stinger when you hit them like you do sometimes in the really cold weather. So, it's a good night for softball. And the sun's out, which always makes it better.
Yeah, and we're at home and in a press box, so that helps too. So let's take you around the production setup as this will be the main view. If anything goes out in the outfield, this will be, as we call it, camera number 1. We also have this one up top here, as this typically will focus in on the batter's box and the pitching circle. We also will have this one when it gets ready to go. It'll be the Viking Plastics Field Cam. Gives you a great look from the pitcher circle into the batter. So hope you enjoy that. And then, of course, we've got our outfield camera, which will be manned by Mr. Mountain tonight. And joining us live on the switch is Mr. Dewey Hurd. Dewey, you're a little winded from the bleachers, just getting in here from work. How was your work day today?
The busyness continues.
That's a good thing here. It's Beavers. Get ready to take the field here, Dewey. This is going to be a tight matchup here today.
Yeah, it's. I was looking at it. Union City comes in with a 4-1 record. Very stout ball field. Our ball team coming in today. I'm sure you guys already talked about it, but from what I can tell, they look like they're going to give the Beavers a good match here today.
Well, P is winding it up here in the circle, getting ready to go. And we'll have our Naps Butcher Block first inning of action on the way. Well, we have a minute real quick. I want to give you a little quick PSA as the Corry Manor is having a supply drive, and I told them I would get this in for them as we have a few PSAs we're going to be doing throughout the game. This one brought to you by the Corry Manor. The supply drive, they're collecting hygiene supplies for residents. Donations are being collected from March 28th until April 19th. The drop-off locations are the Corry Manor, SN Hawley Insurance Agency and Notary, and Spartansburg Fire Hall during fish dinner 4 to 7. So make sure you participate in that for the 2025 supply drive for the Corry Manor. And with that, I think we're about ready to go here. As we're getting ready for the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch, brought to you by Fox Family Insurance. They can get you through that Medicare maze as P winds it up. Pitch 1 is going to be a bit low, and we're underway with ball 1.
Yeah, Alyssa Leach leading off for the Bears, number 14. She's playing center field for them tonight. And like we said, Coach Van Zandt down at third, Coach Schreck at first. Ball hit up the middle, slow roller.
Sawyer fires it, not in time. That ball was just one of them balls, Rob, where it just casually made its way to short.
Yeah, it was a very slow roller, far enough away from Peyton where she couldn't get it. It's just a tough play for Allison, and so infield single there for Leach to start the game for Union City. And here comes Zielinski.
First pitch to her up high as Yetzer takes a look at first.
Zielinski, the second baseman here for Union City.
This pitch inside for a ball. So P starting out here 3-0 on the count. Or 2-0 on the count, pardon me.
You got to give Leach a lot of credit down there on first. Got sleeveless. It's not freezing out, but I'm not sure it's sleeveless weather either.
This one up high, and now is a 3-0 count.
And this is what we talked about, Scott. You know, we can't afford to be, you know, given freebies here, you know, whether that be walks or hit batters or errors.
P winds it up again. That one in there for a called strike.
And see if Union City decides to try and move her at all, or whether they're going to let Zielinski swing away here. Yep, it's going to be a bunt. Nice bunt right down third. Got to get the play at first. Chamberlain makes the play. Minio's there. Throw to second. But a nice sacrifice there by Zielinski. Kind of figured that's what would be coming.
You know, Rob, I'm kind of surprised they did that with a 3-1 count.
Yeah, well, you know, they were waiting for the strike, but you know, once they got it, Union City's very methodical. You know, they're going to play the odds and this, you know, play what makes sense.
This one misses off the glove of Yetz there.
Yeah. So no, that was actually strike. Scott. She fouled that one off. Yep. Yep. So this is Cummings, shortstop.
As P winds and fires, that one called a ball to be just a bit inside. Boy, you talk about Beavers and Bears, Rob. There's not much of a better rivalry when you want to talk rivalry games, right?
Yeah, for girls softball, and you know, we didn't really talk about this in the beginning, but I mean, these girls play against each other, you know, since they were 6 years old, right? They've been playing against each other. You know, so there shouldn't be any surprises of what you're seeing from a girl on the other team. Everyone kind of knows each other. You know, everyone's seen each other, so should be relatively, you know, shouldn't be a lot of surprises.
So that ball got away from Yetzer, enables the base runner to get over to third, and this one in there for a strike. So count evened up here, 2-2, with one away and a runner on third. Good to see Coach Schreck back down the first base line again. Schreck and Van Zant back this year. They were off for a year.
Yeah, they had kind of retired, but then now they've come back. Ball down the left field line. That's going to be in play. Boy.
Yeah, Chamberlain looking up after it.
Yeah,
tried to track it down, and I thought maybe Sawyer might have had a better look at it.
Yeah, that's one where, you know, you think Allison's got to come all the way over and call her off and make that play. That, you know, that ball ended up 15 feet almost directly behind Kendall. Probably an easier play for Sawyer.
Here's the 2-2. Up high for a ball.
Good take there to full up the count. We're going to have a Dusty's towing payoff pitch here.
P winds it up. This one popped up. Dine trying to track it, and it's off the top of the fencing here. Coming right at us, and it's just a foul ball, and we'll reset and do it again.
Yeah, good hustle by Dine there. Big pitch here for the Beavers. Nice to be able to get a strikeout here and keep that runner on third, or else get a little infield pop-up.
High fly ball, deep left. Gwynn tracking it and makes the catch. And that's going to score the run.
Yeah, nice. Another sack, sack there for the Bears. Kind of manufactured that run off that bunt, and then, that sack fly out to left field deep enough to really not have a play at home, Scott. And Bears up 1-0 here as we're still in the first inning of the game. The Nats butcher block first inning. Struggling to get naps out of my mouth there for a second. I was caught between a couple T's and different letters.
I'll be struggling with top and bottom of the inning, I'm sure. So we'll be mess ups together. How's that?
That'll work. As we've got Madison Swan, the third baseman, up for the Bears. Base is empty now after that run scores.
Swan dug in. P bends it forward, now rocks and fires. And that went outside for a ball. Boy, it's a miserable week last week weather-wise, so the boys' baseball team, they got a call late this afternoon from Girard asking if they wanted to get a game in, and with a couple other games not being rescheduled, Coach C said, yeah, we'll come play, and because they don't know if they're going to get a game in the rest of the week.
Right, yeah.
The way the weather's looking, so we got notice late, and we couldn't get over there to cover the game. And Coach C said, hey, don't worry about it. This one trickled to Chamberlain at third. Here's the throw. Dine makes the grab, and a 5-3 putout will end the inning. But it's the Bears scoring first here in the top of the Nance Butcher block. First inning of action. They lead at 1-0. We'll be back with the bottom of the first right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Hi, this is Bob Brown from Corry Fitness. As winter's running down and things are starting to get a little better, we actually can see that there's an end to this winter. It would be really nice for us to start thinking about what we're going to look like on the beach next summer. And that might be a little scary for some of us. And what we want to do is we want to try to get into the gym at Corry Fitness, start out your summer program, talk about your fitness plan. But not only that, we have a great stand-up tanning booth and get a jump on the tanning. We have some great tanning packages that include membership. We also have tanning packages just by themselves. And just start your thinking about what summer's going to look like so that you got a head start on that. So come on down to Corry Fitness, give us a call, and we'll be glad to set you up on those packages and let you know when all that's available. Thanks and have a great day.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream, where the Union City Bears will play defense now as your hometown Beavers take to the sticks for the first time tonight. Leading off will be pitcher Peyton McCray, followed by Jazzy at right field and Sawyer, who is playing short. And I think a quick answer here is needed, as the first pitch is up high for a ball. And He's put together a nice early part of the year at the plate as well.
Yeah, she's having some good games, getting on base a lot, making some things happen for the Beavers, which is what you want. There's a shot to center overhead.
Ball.
That's going to be extra bases. Keeps it in play.
And a stand-up double, Sawyer Builders double for Peyton McCray. What a shot that was. Little bit of wind behind that thing, Rob, and that would have been over the fence.
Yeah, absolutely. One hop thought it might bounce over and get her the ground rule double, but hit off the fence, a double nonetheless. And here comes Bridgham. See what the Beavers elect to do here.
Corey Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. Jazzy flays this one, and it goes right to the second baseman. One away.
Brings up Allison Sawyer. Moved back up to the third spot in the lineup here tonight.
It's a nice grab there by Olivia Zielinski. Come up on it. First pitch here taken for ball one.
Yeah, Beavers, like you said, got an answer here, and Peyton got him off to a good start to try and do that. Sawyer now ahead in the count 2-0.
This one sliced, and it's going to beat it out off of the third baseman's glove. got a stop in it, but that thing was well hit, and Sawyer aboard with a J.H. Knapp Auto Parts single. Unless you're calling it an error.
I was calling it an error. But.
All right. Fine, have it your way. Either way, it's runners at the corners.
Absolutely. Dying up to bat. Like you said, runners on the corner. Allison with a big lead down there. See if what the Beavers are doing here. See if they get Sawyer moving here. Delay steal of some sort or straight steal.
Gregor fires a strike. They throw
Ooh,
it down
throw
to
it
third,
away.
and they threw it away. Here comes McCray home, and the Beavers will tie it up on a throwing error as Sawyer got the second. And we are knotted at 1 here in the Knapp's Butcher Block first inning. We're in the bottom with Sadie Dine up and a 1-1 count with 1 away.
Yeah.
Sawyer on second.
Chapman faked that throw like she was going to go get Sadie and kind of had Peyton off base a little bit, but then threw it in the dirt, and one hopped over the third baseman's glove out in left field there, and good answer by the Beavers to tie this thing up 1-1.
Gregor fires. This one fouled off. The bottom of the bat there from Diner. 1-2 the count. 1 away. Sawyer's still on second.
I see Dine lift something here. Scott get something over that left fielder's head.
Swung on a miss. Drop third strike. Dine takes off. She's going to get the first. Runners at the corners again. And Dine's going to go right to second.
Oh, now they've got Sawyer in the rundown, going to get her.
Got her. And Dine will slide into third safely. So Beavers' aggressiveness does not pay off this time.
Yeah, Sawyer kind of got caught there in no man's land, and the pitcher hadn't gotten rid of the ball yet. But, you know, that's how Corry goes, right? I mean, Coach Williams wants these girls to be aggressive on the base paths, and they make some things happen. So now we've got Goodwill up.
Gregor winds it up. And that one's fouled off. And reset and do it again is Mara Goodwill. Stands in here, 2 away. That pitch misses for ball 1, evens the count up at 1-1. 2 away, Sadie Dine on third. And that one misses as well.
Yeah, Goodwill's another one of those girls. Scott having a real nice season, you know, just a sophomore, and, you know, doing a real nice job out in center field, but also, you know, at the plate.
There's a pitch, big cut at that one, come up empty. And now she'll have to protect here. 2-2 the count with 2 away. As Gregor trying to get settled in here. Gregor has a little zip on the ball here.
Yeah, she's throwing pretty decent.
And gets Goodwill swinging there for a Ross Backer strikeout. And that will retire the first inning. Brought to you by Knapp's Butcher Block. We'll head to the second, where we come back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Knotted 1 apiece.
There'd be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave couple $100. You could leave a couple $1,000. You can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Skylock with Rob Elchinski, with Dewey Hurd, Jack Hasbrook bringing you the action here today. As digging in as Grace Chapman fires this one to center field. What a grab! Mara Goodwill lays out and hauls that thing in.
Yeah, nice catch by Goodwill there. A couple times we've seen her do that now, charging in and make a diving catch. But, yeah, that's a big out there to start here in the second inning.
Great catch there, and here's P. Will wind and fire. First pitch swung on and missed here by Shaylin Kent, the left fielder for the Bears. P fires away. That one swung on and missed. And an 0-2 count as McCray ahead in the count now.
Yeah, nice job by Peyton. She went upstairs a little bit there and got Kent to chase. Now she's got some room to nibble a little.
Looking for that changeup. Throws this one low and inside. Ball 1-2. I always love it when she throws that changeup and it drops in there and they just watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty deceiving to the batter sometimes as Kent fights that one off the end of the bat.
1-2, one away. Sun shining bright here at Corry Area High School. A little brisk wind. It is a little chilly, but great day for softball as this one's fouled off again. So good battle here from Shaylin Kent, trying to stay alive and protect that plate.
Yeah, I liked how Peyton went up in the strike zone again. Kent's chased out a couple times. Didn't get the swing and a miss on that one, but you know where she's trying to go to it.
And that is a Rossbacher strikeout.
Yeah, great job there by Peyton. 2 down for the Bears here as it's going to bring up Williamson, the right fielder.
Danica Williamson dug in. Here's P. Winds and fires. That one fouled back into the backstop. Here at the top of the Epiphanies Emporium second inning. Welcome aboard. To welcome all our viewers from Union City today as well. Hope you're enjoying your day today. As this one fixing to be a good one down to the wire. That one misses for ball 1. One and one with 2 away. McCray rocks and delivers. In there for a called strike. P looking sharp early here, Rob.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job of staying ahead in the count. You know, as the pitcher, you always want to have the advantage in the count.
McCray fires this one shot sharp to
Scooper.
Sawyer, and
yeah, just the throwing error there from short and puts Union City with a runner on first.
so an E6. And that's going to bring up Alyssa Tingley to the plate with 2 away.
Yeah, Tingley, the first baseman.
Here's McCray. Rocks and fires. First pitch swung on. Deep center. Mara Goodwill tracking it. Makes the easy grab. And that's going to do it for the top of the Epiphanies Emporium. Second inning to play. The Beavers on the sticks. And we get back. And we are knotted at 1 still. Right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Elchinski with you. It's Beavers and Bears softball today as we are tied at 1, and we're at the bottom of the Epiphany's Emporium second inning. And Kendall Chamberlain will be leading things off. Swung on and missed there.
Yeah, Kendall batting in the 6th spot here tonight. Be nice to see if the Beavers can put another run on the board here, Scott, and take an early lead in this game.
Chamberlain dug in. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. And Chamberlain now in the hole here, 1-2. So it'll be Chamberlain, Yetzer, and Miley Gwynn. And if needed, Sid Minio to round up the bottom of the order. This one fouled back.
Chamberlain with a very wide stance in the batter's box there. Good base to drive the ball deep with.
Does so here, left field, way back. And the catch is not made. And Chamberlain might have a chance for 3. And they're going to throw right to third base. So a stand-up double for Kendall Chamberlain. It's a leadoff Sawyer Builders double.
Yeah, Kent had a little trouble with that one. Not sure if the sun got her or, just had trouble tracking it. But in either case, Chamberlain on second base to start off the bottom of the Epiphany's Emporium second inning.
Brings up the young sophomore, Allie Yetzer. The Beavers dishmaster digs in, takes a heater right down the pipe there for strike 1. Kagan Greger. Toes the rubber, fires this one. This one's dribbled. She's going to have to run hard. The underhand toss will get her out, but it's
Greger.
Almost like a swinging bunt. They get the runner over to third, Rob.
Yeah, kind of came off the end of Yetzer's bat and kind of pull cued out there to first base. But what a play by Greger. Had to bare hand that one to make that play, and she goes to the glove. I think Yetzer's safe, so, great job by Greger getting there and making the play. And, Beavers do, like you said, Scott, get the runner over to third on that play. And so, see if we can get this other run in. So it's Miley Gwynn.
Gwynn kind of checked it. That one held up. I don't think it mattered as Greger blows that one right by her for strike 1.
Yeah, want to try and get something on the ground here if you're Gwynn, or deep to the outfield.
Greger fires this one, pulled foul down the third base line.
And that's going to make it an 0-2 count, Scott. Need Gwynn here to put this ball in play. She's going to go down looking.
Rossbacker strikeout.
So good job there by Kagan Greger to get that second out by strikeout. Now with a chance to get out of this inning without giving up a run after the leadoff double from Chamberlain.
Sid Mineo takes the first one for ball one.
Yeah, good spot for Sid here. Been clutch this season. Just got to now get something, through the infield. Defense obviously will be going to first. Don't have to worry about that runner on third.
That one misses for ball two, so Sid ahead in the count. As Gregor winds and fires. High popped up here.
Could be
Second
trouble.
Base.
Yes.
Oh, it's over the head of Zielinski. Couldn't reel it in. Boy, that gets up in the air, Rob. It's just no telling how far it's going to get pushed. And I don't even know if wind had a whole lot to do with that, but that is so hard to judge that high in the air.
Yeah, and part of it is, right, you see her running with a glove up, go get back first, then get the glove up, and, and just out of her reach there, and Beavers get that run in.
It's a RBI, and another Corner Bar and Grill run scored as the Beavers take a 2-1 lead. Peyton McCray.
Yeah, Peyton started this game off with a double to dead center.
This one popped up to short, and the catch is made. And a runner left on for the Beavers here, but they get another run in. And they will take a 2-1 lead as we head to the top of the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning when we come back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Welcome to Salt Church. We have been in existence for 16 years already, and the main purpose of even having this kind of a experience with everyone is to really dive into the Word. We serve, we anoint, we live, and we train people to just be open to what God is doing in our lives. You are welcome here at Salt Church. We have services Sunday morning at 10:30 here in the sanctuary, but we also have breakfast at 9 o'clock and discipleship training in between the two. So it's a really happening place here on Sunday mornings. We also have life groups, men's groups, women's groups, youth groups, worship stuff. We have all sorts of things for the whole family. Come check us out. We'd love to see you.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Elchinski, Dewey Hurd, Jack Hasbrook. Surprised I haven't seen Mr. Mountain here yet. He may have had to work some OT or something. But who we got up here for the Bears?
So we've got Gregor leading off, and then we're going to go back to the top of the order with Leach and Zielinski. See if Gregor can help herself out a little bit. She's on the mound for the Bears. So we start the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning. Beavers on top, 2-1.
This one coming right at us.
Yeah, a little bleacher music maybe. No, must have fell a little short. Thought they were going to play a song for Dewey.
They can't make one that sad.
I'm sure we'll get some music eventually today.
I would think.
That one off the glove of Getzer, and a 1-1 count for McCray and the Beavers. McCray fires. That one inside. And that had to shave her back a little bit as Gregor trying to scoot out of the way, and it's a 2-1 count here. This one, Rip Dine with a great glove. Sadie Dine snags it, and that'll be a quick out there for the Beavers.
Yeah, Gregor got right on top of that one, but right at Dine, and Dine makes the play on the line drive, and one down for the Beavers.
It's going to bring the Bears back to the top of the order with Alyssa Leach digging in. Got on base with the leadoff single. Or I think you called it an error, did you? Is that the one you called an error?
Nope. She had a single her first time up. There's a shot to right center.
That one's back, and Goodwill tracking it, and Mara Goodwill has been money this afternoon for the Beavers.
Yeah, Leach just got under that enough, and the ball just stayed up in the air. Goodwill either make the catch in right center field, and 2 down as the Beavers look to make this a 1-2-3 inning. That brings up Zielinski, who had a sac bunt her first time up. There's a shot right at Sawyer.
And a 6-3. 1-2-3 they go. And the Beavers will cling on to their 2-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet. Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Skyline with Rob Olchinski, Dewey Hurd, Jack Hasbrook bringing you today's action. Leading off for the Beavers here in the bottom of the Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning is Jazzy Bridgham. And she'll dig in, does the southpaw. As Gregor goes back to work, this one dribbled foul down the first base line. Good hands there from Coach Hasbrook.
Yep, see how he got that ball out in front of himself, Scott? Textbook there from Coach Hasbrook.
Scott
stayed right in front of it.
Got off scot-free there. Had a nice stance, got both hands under it, scooped it right up. Is that pitch in there for a strike? 0-2 to Bridgham.
Yeah, Bridgham lined out to second her first time up.
That one up high for a ball. So 1-2 here to Jazzy. That one in there, got her looking for a Rossbacker strikeout. And Gregor, nice looking pitch there.
Yeah, that's going to bring up Allison Sawyer. Allison got on by error the first time up. That was the one I called an error, Scott.
Yes.
It's the hit down to third. And see if Allison can get us going here with one out in the bottom of the third.
First pitch misses for ball one. Gregor fires. That one misses as well. So, bit ahead here in the count. As Kagan fires away again, that one a bit low, and Sawyer wanted the piece of it and didn't get anything.
Yeah, kind of sitting there 2-0 thinking she was going to get a good pitch there, and might have just been a little too aggressive on that one.
Must look like she had a nice golf swing there.
3-1. Yeah, this is one where you want to just sit back and wait on, make it your pitch and go right after it.
Sawyer awaits. Here's Gregor. Fires. This one popped up and out of play.
It's going to take us to a Dusty's towing payoff pitch. 3-2 count. on Allison with 1 out here. Fouls that one off into the backstop, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 out. Bottom of the Cafero's Custom Butchering 3rd inning. As Gregor toes the rubber, fires.
Oh, high fly ball. This one out to center field. Trying to make a play and does. And F8 for Big Al.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
2 away here.
Nice catch there by Leach out in center field for the Bears.
It's going to bring up Sadie Dine here, Rob. And just as we kind of suspected, this could be one of them defensive 3-2 games by the end of it.
Yeah, right now both pitchers doing a nice job and, kind of controlling the other team a little bit. Dine got on a dropped 3rd strike earlier in the 1st inning. Dine's at first base tonight with McCray on the mound.
This one dribbled foul down the first base line. It's twice Sadie's done that. She did it her last at bat, too.
Yeah, just
how do you adjust when you're seeing the ball to avoid doing that kind of thing?
Yeah, she's just a little late on it. I don't know if she's just having trouble seeing it out of her hand or, she's just kind of leaning one way on a pitch thinking, I'm expecting a little off speed and then sees that, sees it's a fastball and just can't catch up to it.
I did notice she's up in the batter's box too, Rob.
Yeah.
Way up in the front of the box.
She's definitely trying to take away any movement that Gregor might be able to have on it. We'll see. And, I'm not sure whether, she's always up that far, Dewey, or.
I didn't notice in her first at bat if she was up that far or not, but sometimes the batter will move up to kind of.
Yeah, compensate one way or the other.
Compensate a little bit.
That was driven right to short. Nice backhand stop. Strong throw.
Good scoop over there as well.
And big shoot there. 6-3 put out. And we go to the top of the 4th. When we come back, right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Beavers up. Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Skyline with Rob Elchinski. Dewey Hurd on the switch today. Jack Hasbrook on the Viking Plastics field cam, and Mr. Mountain's joining us on one of the other cameras. Hopefully we get some great looks. Always makes it nice when people are focusing on the camera and not 3 cameras and score and whatever else. Who do we got up here for the Bears?
Cheyenne Cummings, Scott, just made that nice play out at shortstop there for the Bears to end the 3rd. Sometimes, right, that's what you want. Or you want to make that nice big play in the field right before you bat. It gives you a little, positive influence and see if you can get that momentum to carry over to the batter's box.
2-1 count here as P fires. This one fouled into the backstop.
I think it's 2-1 now.
Or 2-1 now.
Yep.
One of these days, I'm going to learn not to trust the scoreboard. I should have one of them clickers that the umpires use.
Yeah.
I can bring one in for you if you really want one.
Oh, Captain Umpire down here.
I probably got one in my car.
This one high fly ball in foul territory. Trying to get a play out of this Gwynn. Couldn't quite get to it. It was just over the fence, too. She might have had a shot at that one.
Yeah, that actually bounced over the fence. It landed inside the fence and then bounced over. But, it was probably only a foot away from it. So long run for her. Gave it a good chase, but just not quite able to get there. So 2-2 count here to Cummings.
P rocks it back and will fire. That one in the dirt. And we'll have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch. As P checks the wristband here, she'll tow the rubber. And here's the 3-2 offer. High fly ball, left field. Gwynn tracking it and makes the play.
Nice catch there by Miley Gwynn out in left field. So that ball was hit towards the line and short, and Gwynn chased it down. Get that ever important leadoff batter out. As the Beavers continue to cling to this 2-1 lead.
Madison Swan, third baseman, will dig in now. Getting into that 5-3 back in the first.
Yeah, Swan, the third baseman for Union City. Clean up hitter.
Here's P. Fires. This one popped up. Yetzer. Chamberlain both trying to get after it and just misjudged it, I think. There's Kendall over there on that post. Boy, that could have been dangerous.
Yeah, and see she's shaking her arm a little bit. She probably did get that at the last second. But, yeah, that wind must be blown a little more than we think, because Kendall barely went after that one at all, because I think she thought it was going for Yetzer, and then kind of was like, oh, no, that's coming out a little further.
That one in there for a strike. As Swan now dig in with a 1-2 count.
I mean, when you look at the trees, it's blowing a little, but it doesn't look like it's blowing too much. But, we've seen a couple of those plays tonight where, it just seems like the girls just aren't quite getting there. There's a shot.
Fly ball. That ball's going, and that ball is gone.
Goodwill off the top of her glove. Oh, what an effort by Mara Goodwill. Wow.
Laid herself up on the fence to try and get it, but that shot right there for Madison Swan is going to tie the game at 2, right over dead center field. And just as you talk about the wind blowing, Rob, that one I knew as soon as it left it that ball was going to carry a little.
Yeah, it definitely had a chance the minute it left the bat. But, boy, what an effort by Goodwill. I mean, she got the top of her glove. She kind of ended up being stuck on the fence almost there. Almost made a great play. But, yeah, what a good hit by Swan.
Lecom, Corry Memorial Hospital home run.
That brings up Chapman, the catcher.
Chapman takes one up high for a ball. It'll have to be on the dinger alert later, Steve. As P rocks and fires. That one misses for a ball 2. Well, one thing you can't do is you can't get rattled here. Got to settle back in and just go back to work.
Yeah, all that did was tie it up, and still, only halfway through the game here, so lots of time for the Beavers to continue to, put pressure on the Bears.
That one fouled off. Count moves to 3-1.
2-1.
They're 2-1. Pardon me. Here's P. Winds it up. Swung on and missed, and a 2-2 count now. So, yeah, good luck to the boys baseball team down in up in Girard today. That game, Rob, was scheduled at like 11:45 this afternoon.
Yeah, you were talking about it. And to me, what I would wonder is how would the players all get their uniforms? You didn't come with to school thinking, I need to have my uniform with me. You know what I mean?
I don't know. He worked it out somehow.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just one of those things. I'm sitting here thinking, Boy, how did they go get, how'd they get 30 uniforms to the school before they left?
This one flared over Chamberlain's head, and throw's going to come in, and they'll hold him to a single.
Yeah, Chapman with a nice little soft liner right over the third baseman's head for the single.
So all of a sudden, the Union City bats starting to get warmed up here.
Yeah, we're going to have a pinch runner as Elaine Chapman comes in to run. I'm not sure if that's her sister Grace Chapman or not, but Chapman for Chapman. As Grace, who just had that hit, is the catcher, so she gets a courtesy runner.
Let's bring up Shaylin Kent. Struck out her last time up back in the second inning. As P fires, that one swung on and missed.
Yeah, and Kent, we talked about the first time up. She likes those high pitches, and she just went after another one. Peyton up, no balls, one strike here.
P fires. That one in there. Oh, they throw her and almost got her at first. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah,
that was a dangerous attempt right there.
I was about to say, if there's another ball that Yetzer catches, she's going to throw down here, and she did it after that one.
Almost caught Chapman sleeping there.
Yeah, Elaine Chapman got off the bag there a long ways. Not quite as far this time. Nope, there's.
Boy.
That's going to, maybe go to third. Nope, Van Zandt holds her up. Good backup there by Jazzy, but the error on the throw gets Chapman to second. As Kent steps back in here.
That's a throw that, 9 out of 10 times she's going to complete a throw, and that's just one of the ones that gets away. And
yeah, and it's one where that time Chapman only got off about 8 feet, right? I mean, you were probably not getting her,
right?
And it's one of those ones where you saw it the first time, you think, oh, I'm going to go. Well, you got to still, react to what's actually going on.
So fired and fouled off.
Yetzer's an active catcher back there. We saw it last year, right? She likes to, keep the runners close. And and I'm not saying she shouldn't. Just, you got to just kind of read the play a little.
Here's P. Winds and fires. This one popped up. Dine looking for it. Yetzer looking for it, and Yetzer makes the catch.
Oh, yep. Throw it to second.
That was the third out.
That was the third out.
Ooh, who'd I miss then?
That was a strikeout for Kent for the second out.
Struck out, yeah.
When she threw down to first.
Yep.
So the Beavers and Bears knotted back up at 2. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth right after this. Brought to you by K&E Surveying.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott with Rob Elchinski with you. Dewey Hurd, Steve Mountain, Jack Hasbrook, all bringing you tonight's game. We got a full crew tonight. It's a privilege that I normally don't get during this time of year.
Yeah, it's only a softball game going on tonight that you could get to. So, but we're in the bottom of the K&E Surveyors fourth inning, as we've got Goodwill, Chamberlain, and Yetzer up for the Beavers.
First pitch to Goodwill is a ball, is Gregor. Goes back to work.
Yeah, Goodwill struck out her first time up.
So fired, misses for ball 2.
Yeah, so Goodwill should, be sitting on her pitch here.
Greger toes the rubber, winds it up. Here's the pitch, and that's ball 3.
Must have just been up a little. It looked like it was pretty good on the plate there. 3-0. See if Mara has the green light. Tie game.
In there for a strike. 3-1 goes the count.
Beavers need a start here. Try and get that run back. There's
High
a shot
fly
to
ball
left.
left field.
Gonna be fair.
And it bounces over the fence for a ground rule double. And that's a shame because she was already 3/4 of the way to the second. With her speed, there wasn't any doubt I think she was going to get the third.
Yeah, she probably would ended up on third there, Scott, but
bounced and hit the very top of the outfield fence before it went over.
Yeah, just barely made it over. And but that's what you get with this turf too. You get a lot of hard bounces off this turf. And that brings up Kendall Chamberlain, who had a double her first time up.
It's our second leadoff double.
Yeah, see if we can get that run across the plate here. Coming our way.
There's some bleacher music.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think that was press box music. I felt like it went right off the old wood up there. This one swung on. Got a 1-2 count here. Chamberlain dug back in. Greger steps to the rubber. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. Count evens up at 2-2. Goodwill on second. If that ball gets anywhere in the outfield, Rob, Goodwill's coming home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's got a nice jump out there at second base, and that's going to get her to third on the pass ball.
So fast.
So a wild pitch there from Greger, and that puts Goodwill on third. No outs.
Dusty's towing payoff pitch. Chamberlain pops this one up. Oh, boy. That was a close play there, but a nice snag from first baseman. And that is Alyssa Tingley making the grab.
Yeah, and Tingley kind of called that one right away and made the play, but
that wind, though, it's tricky when it gets up in the air today.
Well, and that brings up Allison Yetzer. Allison kind of had that little swing and bunt her first time up. There's a shot to third. Going to get there, no play. Allison Yetzer gets the run in.
What are you rolling that one, Rob?
That was a sharp hit ball.
Yep,
I'm rolling that an infield hit.
Yep.
Thank you. I never know with you guys. Just I
well, that
give
one,
up arguing.
That one earlier was hit right to third base, come right out of her glove, and she still had a chance to recover from it, but just didn't make the play.
The first one was a two-hopper.
Right.
We got a little meeting in the middle here. We'll take this moment to get a little PR in for the Basketball Boosters Club. We'll start off with the Lady Beavers Youth Basketball Camp. Mark your calendars for July 28th through the 31st. Grades 3 through 8. Get a hold of the Basketball Boosters for more information. As we get back to action here. That was pitch swung on and missed. Throw comes down to second as Yetzer scampers off with a stolen base.
Yeah, Miley Gwynn up for the Beavers. Swung and a miss on that one, but catcher couldn't hold on, and Yetzer alertly gets down to second base. puts a runner in scoring position for the Beavers here as they've retaken the lead here, 3-2.
That pitch off the mark. Makes it 1-1 with one away. Greger winds and fires. And that one misses inside. Turns Gwynn away. And Gwynn now ahead in the count. Greger winds and fires. Swung on and missed. 2-2 now. Gwynn will have to protect. As on deck is Sid Minio. Gwynn digs in. Here's the pitch. That one in the dirt. Take it off the third. Head first. Got it. Great steal from Ali Yetzer. And now we've got a Dusty's towing payoff pitch as well.
Yeah, Yetzer, great job. Got that big jump. Saw that ball going into dirt and, just said, I'm going. I don't think she's going to come up clean with it, and able to get there. And now we got a runner 60 feet from home.
Gwynn reaching for that one, fouls it off. We'll reset and do it again.
Yeah, big run out there in third. Be nice to get up 2 here.
Here's the 3-2. That one fouled back.
Gwynn doing a nice job fighting these off.
So Miley Gwynn battling hard here, waits for Greger. She'll fire, and this one dribbled to first. And here's the underhand throw. They get the out at first, but another run scores. It's a corner bar and grill run as Yetzer finds her way to the home dish.
Yeah, great job by Gwynn there, pushing that ball off to the right side to allow Yetzer to score. Gets an RBI on the 3-4 put out at first. We've got bases empty here now with 2 down and Sid Minio up. Great job by the Beavers answering the bottom of the inning after that Greger home run had tied it up, Scott.
First pitch in there for strike 1. Or strike 2, pardon me. Get corrected by 3 people now.
I didn't say anything. I just want you to know.
Greger fires this one up high for a ball. To start questioning myself a little bit, eh? Sid digs in. Here's the pitch. Minio cranks this up the middle, and it's through the hole. And a base hit for Sid Minio. And the Beavers will send it right back to the top of the order with 2 outs. And a runner on first as Peyton McCray will dig in.
Yeah, Sid Minio, second single of the night, brings up the top of the order, and Peyton McCray. Peyton 1 for 2 today with a double, scored a run in the first.
P. Looks this one come in. Big cut at that one. Comes up empty. And a 1-0 count here. Nice crowd gathered around the fence here. A little spaced out, but good showing here for Corry and Union City fans.
Yeah, Union City now basically doesn't have to travel very far to get here.
0-2 to P. Greger toes the rubber. She'll uncork this one. McCray pops this one up. And the catch is made by Greger, and that'll retire the inning, but not before the Beavers answer right back. They get 2 more on the board and take a 4-2 lead. We'll head to the 5th inning when we come back.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Olchinski, Dewey Hurd, Steve Mountain, and Jack Hasbrook bringing you today's action. For the Bears, it's going to be Alyssa Tingley, followed by Kagan Greger. And back to the top of the order with Alyssa Leach as they now trail the Beavers 4-2. First pitch here. And this one gets put right down in the dirt, and she's going to beat that throw out.
Yeah, good hustle there by Tingley. Gets herself to first base.
Called a J.H. Napa Auto Parts single. Is probably not what she intended to do, but did the job.
Yeah, as the Union City gets their leadoff hitter on.
Bring Greger to the plate. Lined out to Dine her last time up.
Yeah, that was a hard shot at Dine.
First pitch misses for ball one. For those of you watching, we want to remind you we will have the JV game up next, weather pending. Looks like the rain may have gotten pushed back a bit, so throw it back to first, and again it's off target, and that'll get base runner there to second as Tingley takes off, and that's twice now, Rob, that throw down to first has burned the Beavers.
Yeah, again, like the aggressiveness, but you just gotta make the play if you're gonna throw it. As that now puts a runner in scoring position for Union City.
That pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 the count.
There's Greger now with a chance to help herself here. She's on the mound for Union City. I think she's going to have to hit a gap to get the run in.
That one swung on and missed. It's going to even things up here. 2-2. As P will wind it up. This one driven. Minio has it. Gets to play at first. Here's the throw at third. Not in time. So they advance the base runner to third. And one out on the board.
Yeah, nice play there by Sid Minio. Gets that out. And you can see a couple times here, Scott, when Bears have had runners on, when we get that out at first, whether it was Sid the first time or Sadie here, they're coming right up and fire into that base just in case the Union City runner overruns it at all.
Alyssa Leach dug in for the Bears. First pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, Leach 1 for 2 tonight with a single and scored a run in the top of the first.
This one driven back into the backstop. 1-1 the count, one away as kind of got a late week here depending on the weather, Rob, as I think we're off tomorrow night. And then Wednesday, I believe, is baseball action as the Girard Yellow Jackets scheduled to come in. And again, weather pending for that one as this one's fouled back. And then Thursday, the Lady Beavers on the road as they will head up to Northeast to take on the Great Pickers. Bill Henry, I'll get to join him for a game this year. As that one on the road. This one hit out the center. That's going to drop in the hole. That'll bring another run in for the Bears. An RBI single for Alyssa Leach.
Yeah, nice job by Leach there getting that run in for the Bears. And 4-3, runner on first with only one out here. Brings up Olivia Zielinski, the second baseman. Zielinski 0 for 1 tonight as she had a sac bunt her first time up and grounded out to short in the third inning.
Here's P. Fires that one in there. 0-1 the count.
Coach Van Zant gives the signs. Union City still does the old traditional signs, all hand signs.
Bunt coming, Chamberlain on it, makes the throw. Minio with a grab. And a great read from Kendall Chamberlain.
Yeah, Kendall jumped on top of that one, kind of knew there was a chance that was coming. And, Zielinski does her job, though, gets the sack down and gets Leach to second with Cummings coming up. Cummings has popped up to left field twice here. Peyton digs in.
This one popped up foul over top of the Beaver dugout.
And I think as the sun goes down, Scott's starting to get a little colder out there for the players.
Well, Jack's bundled up good over there, so he was smart and brought the winter jacket. He brought Captain Puffy Coat, as Tim would say. The puffy coat's out.
I don't blame him. I put mine in the car just in case it was going to get cold up here, but I didn't bring it up with me. Brought a lighter jacket up.
This one fouled off.
So Peyton out in front here, 0-2 to Cummings.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Scoreboard getting us both, Scott.
Yeah. 1-2 the count. 2 away. Beavers trying to keep this other run at bay as they managed a 4-3 lead. The Bears just not going away. This is going to be a battle all night long, and it's been a defensive game, but it's kind of weird. Like they've gotten runs in, but it's been pretty much a defensive game.
Yeah, no one's really gotten on a roll yet.
And the Rossbacher strikeout to Cummings will end the 5th inning of play. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, brought to you by the Corry Central Labor Club. Beavers on top. They look to add to the total when we come back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Hey, welcome to Peace Beat. I'm Erin.
And I'm Missy.
And we want you to feel comfortable
in your own skin.
And we want you to feel like you belong
here.
We have a little bit of everything for pretty much everyone. If you're a husband, we have a husband chair. If you're extra smallish, 2, 3X-ish, we've got you. Don't know how to dress your body? We've got you. Basically the concept is you belong here and we've got you. Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 5:30, except for Wednesdays, open till 8, and Saturday, 10 to 2. Not Sunday, take a break. I hope you come, check us out, it'll be worth your time.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream, as it's now the Beavers' turn here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Brought to you by Corry Central Labor Club. It'll be Jazzy Bridgham leading us off, and she's going to flare this one out, drop it in there for a base hit. As the throw comes to second, and lost the glove, did Zielinski. So a sit-down double, Sawyer Builder double for the young freshman.
Yeah, great job by Bridgham there, as kind of swatted that ball right over the third baseman's head, had some spin on it, got away from the left fielder, and with her speed turned that into a fairly easy double. As up comes Allison Sawyer.
First pitch in there for strike one. Boy, how good has Jazzy been early on this year?
Yeah.
Corey Heyer had Spotlight Player of the Game, and she just continues to shine.
Yeah, having a nice season.
This one popped up,
coming
right
at
at us.
Lands in the mud. It'll be 0-2 here.
Here's the pitch. That one inside for a ball. 1-2 to Sawyer. And you think about it, Rob Burley in the beginning of the year when Sawyer was struggling, got moved down in the batting order, and you just knew she was going to dig herself out. And, boy, that last game she did. There's a nice rip here. And the throw's offline, and she's going to get the first, and that's going to score a run. On the throwing error as Bridgham comes all the way home.
Yeah, nice job by Bridgham there being alert, and Coach Williams seeing that ball get away and sending her. Yeah, error on the shortstop there. Gets Sawyer to first base and scores that run. And Sadie Dine up for the Beavers.
And Diner's about due today.
Yeah, had a hard hit to the shortstop her last time up.
Starts off 0-1 here as Gregor will fire one in. Swung on and missed.
She went after that one.
Yeah, she was looking to do something deep with that. There was no holding back on that one. Diner dug back in. Here's the pitch. This one driven right to short. And now that's going to be a double play. On the line drive shot. They get the fly out to short and then the 6-3 put out double play.
Yeah, good heads up play there by Cummings at short, making that play, then getting the Sawyer doubled up.
Just like that, 2 away, and it's Mara Goodwill that will dig in.
Yeah, Goodwill with 1 for 2 tonight with a double in the 4th inning. Scored a run.
Here's a pitch from Gregor. That one fouled back.
See if the Beavers can have a little 2-out rally here. Goodwill can get on. She'll be followed by Chamberlain.
That one fouled back here. 0-2. Boy, there for a while, Rob, it seemed like there was every game where the Beavers, somebody was, it hasn't been one batter, but somebody was putting it over the fence every game.
Yeah, a few different girls have had home runs this year.
You know, it started in Iroquois when it was Goodwill who got one over the left field fence, and then Sadie came back in the Warren game and put one over the left field fence. And then it was Gwynn against Meadville, and then it was Peyton against Girard. It's just been a plethora of solid hitting for the Beavers with a home run ball, but not today, but it's been a base running mostly.
Yeah, staying aggressive on the bases. And, yeah, we've had a couple shots, right, that have bounced over that outfield fence.
Well, the 1-2 count. Gregor fires. This one's lifted high in the air, shallow center, and making the catch for the 3rd out. And that'll do it for the Beavers as we will turn it to the top of the 6th inning. Beavers on top. Your score, 5-3. We'll be back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream right after this. Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support. And welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Elchinski, Dewey Hurd on switch, Mr. Mountain on the floating cam here.
Yeah, Madison Swan up, Scott, for the Bears. Madison hit a shot to center field her last time up for a home run. And that's another one here. I don't think this one's got enough, though.
Oh, great catch at the fence for Mara Goodwill.
Yeah, so another good swing from Swan, but Goodwill able to get to the warning track and pull that one in.
One away. That'll bring up Grace Chapman. Had a single her last time up. P winds and fires. This one dribbled, foul down the third base line. As P tries to retrieve the ball here, gets back to the circle.
Chapman 1 for 2 tonight.
That pitch up high, did not drop.
Had a single in the fourth inning. So kind of get late in the game here, Scott, as we're in the top of the Corry Community Foundation 6th inning. Beavers up 5-3.
Good pitch there from P. 1-2 goes the count. This one nicked back.
Yeah, sounded like it hit Yetzer in the mask as well as it went back to the backstop.
So pardon me, I misspoke on the schedule. The Beavers play at Northeast on Friday. So they're going to be off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the Lady Beavers. And that one misses.
Evens the count at 2. Is that correct, Dewey?
That is correct. 2-2, 1 out.
Just check with the scorekeeper. P fires. This one popped up. Playable. Yetzer throws the mask off, and then it goes over top of the backstop. So maybe not as playable as we originally thought. And again, wind is just crazy. Just watching the trees across the way just dancing, but it doesn't feel like it's that windy.
Well, it helps we're inside.
Well, no, because you feel the wind. Usually if it's windy, you can hear it, and you can kind of feel it off the windowsill. But
yes, no, I agree.
Just the way it's blowing is.
Although I do think it's picked up a little bit here as the game's continued on.
You know, and it could be with that bad weather supposed to be coming in here later.
Yeah, it's looking a little darker off to the west here.
This
There's
pitch driven. Gwen trying to get a read on it. That's going to bounce in and over the fence, so it's going to be a ground rule double for Grace Chapman.
Yeah, Chapman with a big one-out double there for Union City. As Sawyer Builders double for Chapman. Puts a runner in scoring position for the Bears with 1 out, and Kent up as we get a pinch runner again as Elaine Chapman comes in and runs for for Grace Chapman.
And we got a Jim's Automotive timeout here at the plate as Coach Williams comes in to have a little chit-chat. So I want to thank Jim's Automotive for their sponsorship all year long. We'll take this time to throw up the boys' basketball hoop. It's the Beavers Youth Basketball Camp, Youth Hoop Camp, July 14th through the 18th. $80 a player. Make sure you contact the Corry Boys basketball team, boosters, or what have you to get signed yourself up for that, young ones, and that should be a good one.
Looks like we've got a pitching change coming, Scott, as Sadie Dine has taken off the sweatshirt and put on the mask, and looks like Dine and Peyton are going to switch spots here.
So we'll let Diner wind up. We'll take a Jim's Automotive timeout, and we'll take a quick break as the Beavers have a pitching change in the lead. 5-3, Union City. One out, one on second when we get back.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
And welcome back here as Dine's first offer is high and wide for ball one. So Sadie Dine replaces P in the circle as P goes to first. And that one low and inside. So kind of an odd place for a pitching change, isn't it?
Yeah, got a runner on second, no outs, or one out, and maybe Coach Williams just felt like maybe she was seeing something, maybe just going on, and decided to make the change.
Well, we got a 3-0 count here as Dine will wind it up in there for strike one. 3-1 now. I'm not questioning the coach. I'm moving general. I just thought it was kind of an odd time for a pitching change, but.
Yeah, and she may wanted to, maybe she was going to go to this anyways. And
right. And that one's driven up the middle, and that's going to bring a run around. As the throw comes in. What a throw by Goodwill.
Oh, she's out. She's safe. Yetzer dropped the ball.
That was a cannon from Goodwill out in center field all the way to home plate. Yetzer couldn't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, what a throw by Mara Goodwill. Is that single by Kent? Then the play at home.
That was Desiree Brown. That's what I was told. Pinch runner.
Or pinch hitter. Oh, you mean running?
Hitting.
Oh, so Brown batted for Kent. Ah.
Here comes the pinch runner.
And that could be why they made the pitching change. As these teams are well acquainted with one another.
Almost like I'm well acquainted with you, Duke.
We've just spent too many hours together in the press box.
Yes.
Boy, what a throw by Goodwill, though.
That was a cannon from center field.
Yeah, had her by 2 steps probably there at home, and just unable to hold on to that ball as went to put the tag on.
Well, she had her, and then the collision kind of popped it free, and
back to a 1-run game, guys.
5-4. The bunt comes. And
Called her out. Hit her in fair territory.
Yeah, the coaches are going to ask on that one.
That's a great call. I mean, it's just a great call.
I thought she was still in the box.
Yeah,
but
I didn't think it was. I thought it.
It hit her so quickly. I didn't think she had a chance to get out of the box.
I didn't think she'd gotten out of the box yet either. But.
Well, they're going to appeal down here.
Blue saying it was in fair territory.
Yeah, Blue. Yeah, which possible.
I'll give the Union City coaches credit for questioning that because I thought it was rather quick as well.
It's going to be 2 away. 5-4 the score with a runner on second. As Dine fires.
Called strike there.
As this is Alyssa Tingley. Tingley is 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Scored a run in the top of the 5th.
That one misses for a ball. So 1-1 with 2 away. Dine's checking the wristband here. She'll rock and fire. This one driven foul.
Just missed there as that was just foul with a chance to tie this thing up.
Are they calling that fair? Nope, runner's going back.
No, it was foul.
Oh, what do you guys think about the unis for Union City? Reminiscent of the old Astros jerseys in the late 70s, early 80s?
Yeah, with the stripes across the kind of just above the belt there.
You and your retro loving jersey personality. I'm telling you
I didn't say I liked them. I just was reminiscing that they reminded me of the late 70s, early 80s Astros uniforms.
I like these ones better than the Astros ones of that era. But
that pitch misses for a ball. And that's going to full it up, correct, Du?
Correct. It's a Dusty's towing payoff pitch upcoming. Full count, 2 outs now.
Pounds that one in the dirt.
Throw Chamberlain to McCray. The 5-3 putout will end the inning. The Union City Bears get a run back, but they still trail 5-4. Beavers on top. And we will head to the bottom of the 6th inning, brought to you by the Corry Community Foundation when we come back right after this. The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Log with Rob Elchinski, Dewey Hurd, Steve Mountain, and Jack Hasbrook. Freezing down there on the Viking Plastics field cam. Jack is a trooper, I'll tell you that. As we take a peek at him down there by the Sawyer Builder banner. And he's got the umbrella ready in case it starts sprinkling. He can cover that camera up. But Jack does a great job for us out there. Every night we have a game. Gives us a good look in here from the circle into the batter.
And we've got Chamberlain leading off here for the Beavers, Scott. Big swing on that first pitch.
I'm sure he'd love the fact that we just did that. He'll love it.
He's used to it. He does a floor camera for basketball season.
That pitch up high for a ball. The count evens up here to Chamberlain 1-1, and boy, a leadoff runner of any kind would be nice right here in this spot.
Absolutely. See if the Beavers can get that run back that they gave up to Union City.
Oh, big cut there. And Kendall comes up empty. She's swinging hard, Rob.
Yeah, she never gets, shortchanged on the swings.
Going after it. Here's the pitch. Went after that one. And that'll be a Rossbacher strikeout.
Yeah, as I've got that as the third or fourth strikeout for Gregor.
Basketball not your sport, dude?
Nope.
Room
blocked that one.
That brings up Allison Yetzer. She's 1 for 2 on the night. Had a single in the fourth inning and scored a run.
And heads up base running by Yetzer to get that scored run.
Absolutely, yeah. Had got to second on a pass ball, stole third on, got herself in good scoring position.
Gregor fires. Yetzer watches that go by for a ball. 1-1 with one away here. Beavers trying to hold on to this one-run lead. It's been a good one. We knew it was going to be coming in. And this one low for another ball. Make it 2-1.
Yeah, it'd be nice to put another couple runs on here, Skies. We've got the last batter for Union City, then the top of the lineup coming up for them. Give Sadie a little more insurance.
This one driven to third, and that's off of the third baseman.
Yeah.
And Yetzer takes a look at, but that was a cannonade.
Yeah, nice shot there from Yetzer. And if you remember, that's where she hit it the last time as well. So, Yetzer kind of liking that spot down there. And, well, the Union City, I don't think the third baseman got a glove on that one at all. I think that went straight to the shin.
Now, Blue checked with her. She said she's okay. So it's a J.H. Knapp Auto Parts single for Yetzer. And showing bunt, Yetzer's going to go to second, and she is in there safe with another stolen base. Allie Yetzer.
As Coach Williams, I think, had the bunt on there. I don't think that was a fake bunt for Gwen. I think
she addressed the ball on it for strike one.
Trying to go after it, and didn't quite get it, but it was, Yetzer was going on the pitch as well.
This one popped up, playable, and the catch is made. Good grab there from Chapman. And that's quickly 2 away with a runner in scoring position in Yetzer.
Yeah, and Sid Minio up. Sid 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. Boy, could use another one here, Scott. You just got to get it through the infield, and Yetzer's going to score, and that's going to get there. Oh, what a play by the shortstop. Cheyenne Cummings with a great catch.
She hit hard, and she's up as her team welcomes her in. As we'll take a look at that Dynasty Construction instant replay. What a grab by Cummings, and that'll do it for the 6th inning. Brought to you by the Corry Community Foundation. The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring. And welcome back into the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We got a good one here as we start the top of the Relevant Church 7th inning. Who do we got up for the Bears?
We're going to have Gregor and then the top of the lineup with Leach and Zielinski.
First pitch up high for ball one. And Sadie Dine in the circle now for the Beavers. She came in last inning. And she'll wind and fire here. This one driven right to her. Calmly makes the 1-3 and one away.
Yeah, good start there for Sadie, taking that one herself. Beavers definitely do not want to let Union City tie this game up and put any pressure on us. So Beavers want to make quick work of this 7th inning.
So Leach up 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles and a run scored. Dine winds it up. Misses low for a ball.
Yeah, and sometimes, Scott, you talked about, why would you make the pitch change? Just kind of weird times. Maybe Coach Williams, too, thought Bears had just seen enough of Peyton. Been through it twice, and let's just give them a different look.
This one choppered off the glove of Sawyer on the hop.
As Leach gets on for the 3rd time tonight on the air. And that's going to bring up Zielinski. Zielinski with 2 sacks already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised to see her do that again. See if Coach Van Zandt just wants to get this tying run over to second or not.
First pitch in there for strike one.
Well, the Bears got to be careful, guys. They're down to their last 2 outs here. But they got to make something happen to get back in this one. Only trailing by 1.
Dine's going to fire. Bunt comes. And McCrae's going to pick it up. Makes the throw to Minio. Gets the out at first. And that will move the runner over to second with 2 away. So this at-bat is extremely important for Sadie to take care of business at the plate.
Yeah, as that brings up Cummings. Cummings 0 for 2 tonight. Had a sac fly in the 1st inning and then flew out to left and struck out. So, but runner in scoring position now. Bears with a chance to tie this up.
Dine fires up high for a ball.
Dine checks the armband.
Sadie winds and fires. This one driven foul. And I mean, they had people dancing over near the third base side fence.
Absolutely. They weren't quite sure where to go with that one. Luckily off the fence and stayed in the play of the field, and nobody had to duck out of the way.
Well, they were ducking. That's going to get by Yetzer, and that might score a run. Nope, they're going to hold her up at third, but
good job by Dine to get in there and cover home plate.
As Coach Williams was yelling to Yetzer where that ball was, she had a little trouble finding it. Well, here we go, guys. We got the 2 ball, 1 strike, Dewey, is that right?
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, and the tying run on third.
The run will extend it to the bottom of the 7th. They get the out, it'll end the game. Up high for a ball. 3-1 the count.
Yeah, boy, you got Swan coming up next, Scott, who, hit a home run already and hit one to the warning track her next time up. You got to really want to end it here if we can.
Dine fires.
And that's going to be ball 4, I believe. And
yeah, that's going to be the first walk of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right on that one, Dewey.
By either team.
Crossroads Fellowship walk.
And that brings Swan up, who, like I said, homered back in the 4th and then took one to the warning track in the 6th. Now, it's her first time seeing Dine, so, it's a little different, but Beavers definitely want to take care of business here.
Sadie launches this one dribbled. Chamberlain fields it cleanly, makes the throw, and the Beavers win the game on a 5-3 putout. And what a great game it was between these 2 teams as 5-4. I said 4-3. I'll take 5-4 as the Beavers come up clutch there at the end to take the victory. But Boy, what a great game here tonight, Rob.
Absolutely. We said it was going to be a tight one, and I don't think you could get any tighter, right? It was a run here, 2 runs here, run here. Both teams going back and forth, and good win for the Beavers.
Well, let's head into our post-game report. Our post-game report brought to you by P2 Paving. Let P2 pave for you. Visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net for free estimates for residential and commercial asphalt paving. Give P2 a call, 814-665-5190. Let P2 pave for you. Rob, what do you got on the old stat sheet here?
So for Union City, I've got 4 runs, and they had, kind of adding up here as we go, 2, 4, 6, 7 hits. Beavers committed 2 errors. Union City left 6 runners on base. And then for the Beavers, Beavers ended up with 5 runs, had 7 hits, 8 hits. Union City I have them down for 1 error, and Beavers left 4 runners on base. So kind of a clean game for both sides, really. As like you said, Beavers come away with a 5-4 victory.
All right, well, let's hop to it with the post-game show. Let's go with the offensive play of the game. This is, of course, brought to you by Healthy Smiles of Corry.
Yeah, so you said offensive or defensive? Offensive play of the game. So I'm going with the Bridgham in the top of the 6th with her double. Kind of swatted that one down the left field line, got herself a double. And right when the Beavers needed, and that ended up, she ended up scoring, and that ended up being the game-winning run. So I'm going to go with Jazzy Bridgham for her double there in the top of the 6th, or top of the 5th, excuse me.
We'll go to the Erie County Community College.
Thanks, Joey.
Erie County Community College defensive play of the game, the EC3 defensive play of the game. You know what? What do you got? Because I know what I got. I got Goodwill with that diving grab on center field.
I'll save Goodwill.
Okay.
So I'm going with an honorary defensive play of the game by Cummings from Union City with that play she made behind second. That's just an honorary run because that was a tremendous play. But I'm going with Kendall Chamberlain in the top of the 6th, I believe it was. She got that third out on a hard ball, kind of hit a little bit between her and the pitcher, got it, made the play after Union City had already put a run on the board and kind of shut down that inning where Sadie had come in. And I'm going to go with Kendall Chamberlain with the defensive play of the game.
All right, that's going to take us to tonight's player of the game. This one, of course, brought to you by Corry Chevrolet, the Corry Chevrolet player of the game.
Yeah, I'm going with Mara Goodwill. I just thought she had a fabulous all-around game. Offensively, she had a double, scored a run, but defensively, I've got her for 4 putouts out in center field, but great plays. The diving play that you mentioned, the play in the warning track on the ball, hit by Swan. She almost made that fabulous catch on the home run by Swan, and then that throw to home where, we had to run her. That was just a great
dead to
play.
rights.
Yeah, and she had a huge presence defensively. Had a big presence offensively, and so I'm going to go with Mara Goodwill as the player of the game.
All right, there you have it, and player of the game once again brought to you by Corry Chevrolet. Let's turn our attention to the Union City side and give out the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award.
Yeah, I'm going with Gregor. I don't know what the rest of you think, but I thought, she threw a pretty good game for Union City. The Beavers were very efficient when they got runners on base, and Scott, we talked about that at the beginning of the game as one of the keys to success. But Gregor had I thought a very nice game, and I'm going to go with Gregor as the player of the game.
I can ride with that.
Or the Sportsmanship
Award winner.
Yep.
Typically, I see the pop-up chairs and pods and stuff being put away here. There's some weather coming in here. We're going to go radio silent, as we used to say back in the olden day, and we'll have the varsity or JV game coming up next between the Beavers and the Bears. So go get yourself situated if you're watching from wherever. And we'll have that game up for you coming up next right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Beavers, it's the Bears, as we turn the page and go to JV action. Hopefully before all the rain starts dumping here, we can get the majority in, but it's supposed to rain any moment now, according to the weather. So, but anyway, Skylog with Rob Alchinsky, Dewey Hurd, Stephen Mountain, and Jack Hasbrook on the Viking Plastics field cam. And Rob, what do we got going on here?
Yeah, we've got Gertie on the mound for the Beavers tonight, and for the Bears, we've got McQueen, Chapman, and Troyer up.
It's time for the JV Fox Family Insurance opening pitch as Gertie winds and fires, and this one's driven out here, and Hodak gets a glove on it, and it's going to be a leadoff double.
Yeah, nice hit there from McQueen right away. Jumps on that first pitch. As that'll bring up Chapman, the catcher.
So Chapman digs in as Gertie checks the wristband.
She fakes the bunt. As Reagan Kemp alertly covers third. As we'll see, again, not sure if they were trying to get her moving. Looked like Coach Schreck kind of gave her the make sure you're watching signs thing.
And that bunt fouled off.
Yeah, Chapman chased on that one a little bit as she had turned a sack. So 1-1, nobody out. Runner on second. Gertie rocks and fires. Chapman chases, and 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'll quickly go through the J. Gale Heating and Plumbing starting lineups here. After this pitch, as Gertie will rock and fire. This one beat down and fouled it off. So McQueen leading off is in center field. Chapman is behind the dish. This is Troyer at first. Is that Beto?
Beto, yep.
Beto, she is in the circle today. Sipes playing short. It'll be Brown on third base as this one's fielded. Throw is made. Nice stretch. Did they get the out? They did not.
Called her safe, yep, and I think that was a good call by the official there.
Chapman safely aboard. So Brown over on third. Frontera will be in left. Wegmiller will be at second base, and Proper at right.
Williamson will be in right.
Or Williamson at right. That's right. They changed it.
They changed that one, yep.
Chapman takes off. And so now we have runners at second and third here for the Bears.
Yeah, that play to short was a nice play by Reagan Kemp. Just not quite able to get her at first base, as she had to go into the hole a little bit for that one.
Gertie fires. This one fouled off. Earlier you may have braved a barehanded stab at one of those, but the colder it gets, I think it's not as prevalent that you want to get a hold of that.
The less you want to try that one.
Gertie fires. This one up high for a ball. So for the Beavers, it's going to be Molly Irwin leading off, and she'll be playing second. Coda Kuzma on the third base bag tonight. Reagan Kemp at short. Ava Taylor behind the dish. And the fifth spot will be Hasbrook in center field. Bridgham will be in left field, and Gertie in the circle. This one's hit. Gets through Kemp. That's going to score 2 runs. And the Union City Bears will take an early 2-0 lead. And now that ball gets rolled off and scamper off to second. So Union City with a strong start here in this one.
Yeah, Troyer really ripped that one to left there. And then on the throw in from left, unable to secure that at second base. And that error puts Troyer on second.
So Gertie in the circle. In the 8th spot is Vanderschaft for the Beavers on the first base bag. And Chesney Hodak rounds out the Beaver lineup in right field as Gertie fires. And this one off the mark.
Yeah, as Beto comes up to bat on the mound for Union City tonight.
So Braylon Gertie, a wind and fire. That one up high for a ball is, her and Kota Kuzma splitting time in the circle this year so far. We haven't seen anybody else other than them two, so last year I think we've seen 3 different JV pitchers.
Yeah, Molly Irwin threw a little bit last year as well, I believe. And so Union City runners on first and second here. So that brings Sipes up, the shortstop, in the 5th spot here. See if Union City does a bunt. Yep, knew that was coming. Good play by Taylor. Throw gets away.
Oh boy. And Union City gets another run on the board as the runners advance to second and third. So an early 3-0 lead for the Bears JV team here.
Yeah, nice bunt there by Sipes. Kind of there for a sack and to move those runners to second, third, and on the errant throw, gets herself to second and scores a run.
Got a Jim's Automotive timeout here as Coach Hasbrook just comes in to settle the troops down a little bit here. Says, hey, come on, let's start playing Beaver softball. So they get back to the field and we'll return to action here.
Again, this will be Brown batting now for Union City, third baseman. Runners on second, third, 3 runs already across the plate.
Gertie fires, and that one is up high for a ball. Nobody out here, Rob, with runners at second and third, and a 3-0 score for Union City. Probably not the start that Coach Hasbrook was looking for out of his troops here today. That's a rough hole to dig yourself early, especially against a good team.
Yeah, Union City is doing a nice job with 3 hits already and a walk. See if the Beavers can make a play here.
Gertie rocks and fires. And that one misses for a ball, so now count moves to 3-0. This one fouled off. We'll make it 3-1. So we got a busy day on Saturday on the sports stream as we were talking about it earlier. 11 o'clock start time. This is a high fly ball. And, oh, my, almost had the catch. And Jazzy just couldn't get a squeeze on it. It's going to score another Union City run to make it 4-0 with nobody out and runners at second and third.
Yeah, as Brown gets the second as the throw came into third.
Bridgham almost came up with that in a great diving attempt.
And that brings up Frontera.
So as I was saying, boys baseball for the Beavers, 11 o'clock at home against the Dragons. The Beavers will have an 11 o'clock game at home. The softball team, we got timeout on the field as Franklin Knights will come to town on Saturday. And then everybody will pack up and we will head to the Junkers Center at Penn State Barron for the East versus West basketball all-star games. Always a fun event to cover, and I'm excited about that one again this year as throw comes down to third, not in time.
Yeah, good job by Coda there, getting that one as a kind of one-hopper.
Gertie fires. This one fouled back. 2-2 is the count. Here's Gertie, fires that one in the dirt, and we're going to have a Dusty's Towing payoff pitch. High fly ball out here to right. Hodak makes the grab. It's going to draw in another run as the Bears now stretch to lead 5-0 with one away here in the Naps Butcher Block first inning of action.
Yeah, nice job there by Hodak making that catch, getting the first out here for the Beavers, as that's going to bring up Wigmiller.
And that one on the wrong side of the batter there is Gertie. Struggling just a little bit early here. See if she can snap herself out of it and dial it in here. Gertie has had a few games where she's pitched a couple gems. And I think maybe all that time off in the circle, how much does that affect you as a young player?
Yeah, probably a little bit, just getting comfortable and getting back to the groove. She's throwing decent right now. I mean, it's not like she's walking and things, right? I mean, they're just hitting her right now. And so, it's not like she's, giving up a lot of hits or the infield's having a lot of errors or anything like that. Union City right now is just hitting everything she throws.
They're well disciplined, too. They're getting some good hitters counts.
Yep.
Gertie's not being able to get ahead in the count, so she's having to throw some pitches. They're getting a lot of the plate there, and the hitters are tattooing those ones.
Well, she'll get ready to uncork the 2-1 here. And that one bounces off the plate there in the dirt. And that'll be a 4-1 count with one away and a runner in scoring position 60 feet away. Here's the pitch. And that went in there for a strike, and another Dusty's Towing payout pitch here. Gertie fires high fly ball center field. Hasbrook under it and makes the play. Another run is going to come in, though, and that'll make it a 6-0 lead with 2 outs on the board. But Union City has teed off nicely here in the top of the Naps Butcher Block first inning.
Yeah, doing everything right so far for Union City, and that's going to bring up Williamson. Nobody on.
So here's Gertie. She'll rock and fire. This one fouled straight down, fair ball. And the gun from Taylor over to Vanderschaft for the 2-3 put out. That'll do it for the top of the first inning, brought to you by Naps Butcher Block. Beavers trail 6-0 after a half. We'll be back right after this. Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender. Membership eligibility required. Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing Company has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry with over 75 years of manufacturing excellence. They are currently hiring for all positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. Corry Manufacturing Company would like to... Stream where the Beavers get the first time on the sticks here in JV action. Do want to thank Corry Manufacturing Company as we're working on their new ad, and it's now 80 years of manufacturing excellence in Corry, PA. Happy to have them aboard, Mr. Sears and the whole gang, as Irwin chops this and it bounces through the wickets, and that is going to be a leadoff single for Molly Irwin.
Yeah, good start for the Beavers as they answer right back here. Brings up Kota Kuzma. You know, Beavers got some work to do to get themselves back in this game, though, Scott, after the 6-run first inning by Union City. So they're going to call an illegal pitch there.
So that's a ball.
Yeah.
And that one misses. 2-0.
What was illegal about that first pitch?
I couldn't tell from here exactly what happened.
I think when she dropped the ball and picked it up, she never got off the rubber. I don't know if that might have something to do with it or not. But this one popped up as I see the umbrella out. And not helping out there. It's Jack struggling.
It's getting the best of them so far. There, now he's got to get back under control a little bit.
So we got Jim's automotive timeout here as coach is trying to explain the whole illegal pitch thing.
Well, it definitely has Beto a little bit rattled in the circle there.
Yeah, see.
Did they call an illegal pitch on her second pitch as well?
They may have. So I think it has to do something with her hands coming together or not coming together from what just the motions are saying.
Well, once it comes together, you can't pull them apart until you pitch. You can't do it multiple times. I've heard that before.
Oh, well, that could be very well what it is. It's like coming set on the mound in baseball. Once you come set, you got to come home with it.
As I think now she's waiting on a ball.
So now we'll get back to action here after a little Jim's automotive timeout.
Ah, 3-1 count. Like you said, Dewey, I think it's just got her a little bit rattled out there. So hopefully she can settle down here.
A little upstairs with that last one. Crossroads Fellowship walk.
And the Beavers with their first two batters on base. So that brings up Reagan Kemp.
So Reagan Kemp will dig in. Nobody out, runners at first and second. That one's up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit.
As that'll load the bases for the Beavers, as that ball was a kind of a slow dribbler there, just right of the second base bag, and Kuzma was beating it there, and the second baseman really didn't have anywhere to go with it. As that brings up Taylor.
I think the speedy base runners of the Beavers kind of beat everybody to the bag, so.
Well, we'll see what Ava Taylor can do here with Hasbrook on deck. Bases juiced, 3 ducks on the pond. As we got another delay in action here. Well, Blue drops behind the dish, and here we go. That one up high for a ball. Pitch up high for another ball. Beto fires again. This one popped up right to third, and the catch is made, 1 away.
Yeah, Union City needed that, as the Beavers had answered with the first 3 runners getting on, and that's going to bring up Hasbrook here. Union City jumping out to that big 6-0 lead.
First pitch off the mark. Hasbrook will take ball 1. Well, Rob, I don't know if you've heard or not, but there's going to be that one's fouled back. There's going to be a WrestleMania party on Sunday night. Easter night.
Sunday night, Easter night.
It's Easter night. I don't know why they scheduled WrestleMania on Easter weekend this year, but they did. So Saturday, I'm going to be heading over to my brother's house in the Bradford area. This one poked. Oh, almost had a great catch. They get the out at second, but a run does come in. And the runner's going to go again, and another one as Kuzma catches everybody napping on that play. And the fire trucks loudly go off as the Beavers cut into this 6-0 lead and make it 6-2.
And Hasbrook ends up on second base, as that brings up Jazzy Bridgham here.
So, yeah, Saturday night before Easter, I'll be visiting my brother. And then Sunday, he's coming over the house, and we're going to have some pizza and chicken wings for Easter dinner as we watch WrestleMania that night.
Yeah, can't beat that. Can't beat that.
I know you're excited and we'll be there, right?
Oh, well.
Coming right at us. Get your glove out. Come on, dive.
Yeah.
Dive for it.
Yeah, that would just make a big mess down there. I don't want to make Mike Muncy and the crew have to clean up anything extra.
Yeah. This one roasted up the middle, and there's Bridgham again. Boy, as Hasbrook rounds third and comes home, the Beavers have cut into this 6-0 lead and now make it 6-3, and with 1 out.
I got
runner on
2
first.
outs.
I got 2 outs.
2 outs,
Sorry.
yep. Had to play at second base where they got Reagan on that ball,
right.
hit the short. Yep.
Dude, I wish I could see our scoreboard and make it a lot easier for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I know you're never wrong over there.
There's a pop-up to center.
And the catch is made. That'll be out number 3, and the Beavers get half of it back. They trail 6-3 as we head to the top of the second inning. Brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you. Located at 983 North Center Street, Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Everyone on their team values their patient relationships and make it their priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. For more information, contact them today at 814-664-4011 or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. 6-3 is the Union City lead. And who we got leading off for the top of the Epiphany's Emporium second inning?
Yeah, it's going to be the top of the order for Union City. McQueen, Chapman, and then Troyer. So McQueen gets the ground out to Kuzma. So a much better start for the Beavers here in the second inning.
Yeah, and the 5-3 put out, one away is
Gertie, one pitch, one out.
Bring up Chapman to the plate. Gertie fires. This one's fouled back. Braylon Gertie toes the rubber, fires, so misses for a ball. Boy, you can see that dirt just kicking up from the plate and in the circle. That one swung on and missed.
Yeah, helping Gertie out a little bit on that one as the count goes to 1-2. As Chapman digs in, Gertie rocks and fires.
Missed it. Up high, ball. 1-2. With one away. Gertie fires this one, went up high after it. Scooped up here and a throw made to first. Two away now.
Nice play there by Molly Irwin. So 2 up, 2 down for Union City here to start the Epiphany Emporium second inning. Feels like this game's gone long already. As, Union City batted through their lineup the first time up, and Corry got through 7 batters, so a long first inning.
Well, and it's nights like this that, you know, you don't, not sure if they're going to get through the whole game because of the cloud coverage and how dark it gets, and so we'll have to see exactly how far they make it, and if it starts downpouring, they might just call it anyway. So.
Yeah, I don't think they'd try to wait out a whole lot here. So Troyer up. Troyer singled her first time up for the Bears. Ended up scoring a run.
That one driven. Kemp fields it cleanly, gets the throw to Vanderschaft. And just like that, after giving up 6 in the first, they give up none in the second. Beavers on the 6th. Bottom of the second, we get back. Brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Hi, everybody. Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club. Since 1968, UTEG's Body Shop has been Corry's leader in offering complete collision and refinishing services, including unitized frame alignment. Located at 633 East Smith Street in Corry, UTEG's is a family-owned business that offers free estimates, insurance company assistance, lifetime warranty, automotive glass replacement, and paintless dent repair. UTEG's would like to thank all of their customers and welcome the new ones. To schedule your appointment today, call UTEG's Body Shop at 814-663-2562. Thank you for choosing UTEG's as your selected auto body repair facility. And welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Skylog with Rob Elchinski with Mr. Dewey Hurd running switch, Mr. Mountain running the upstairs camera, and Jack Hasbrook on the field with a Viking Plastics field cam. As who we got leading off?
Morgan Vanderschaft with a shot right at the shortstop. Turns and fires. Wow. Great poke by Vanderschaft there with a leadoff single as a shortstop. Almost made a great stab on that, and then even after dropping that, almost got her at first base.
Yeah, great work over at short. Vanderschaft able to beat it out, gets a base hit here to lead off for the Beavers.
It's Hodak now up for the Beavers, and that'll go back to the top of the inning in Irwin.
As Chesney watches that go by for strike one. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike. Throw down to first, not in time. As Vanderschaft back safely. Pitch off the mark as Hodak watches that go by. 1-2 the count to Chesney, Hodak. Beavers trying to work back into this one after being down 6-0. This one popped up. Oh, great play from the right fielder coming in.
Yeah, I heard her call off the rest of her teammates. Second baseman or first baseman were both going back on that one, and she called them off and made the play. So
textbook communication.
Yeah, good job there by Williamson. As the Beavers now go to the top of the order, and Molly Irwin up. Molly singled and scored in the first inning. As the Beavers still trail by 3 here, need to get some more runs across the plate.
Beto. Back to the rubber here as Irwin's ready to launch. That one up high for a ball. Here's the pitch from Beto. That one in there for a strike. Throw back down to first, not in time.
As Vanderschaft's got her throwing down there, and I'm sure hoping that, eventually she'll throw something away here.
That's the hopes anyways.
So that's going to be a strikeout there. So second.
Rosbacker strikeout.
Second out of the inning, and so that's going to bring up Kota Kuzma.
As you can see the rain start coming down. Visibly now. As Kuzma pops this one up. And called off, and making the grab is Beto, and that'll do it for the bottom of the Epiphany's Emporium. Second inning, we turn it around to the top of the Cafaro's Butcher block. Custom Butchering, Cafaro's Custom Butchering, third inning right after this. The Library Bar and Grill is located at 203 North Center Street in downtown Corry. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. The library offers a large menu with plenty of options to choose from, including sandwiches, burgers, and salads. They also offer 12 selections of your favorite adult beverages on tap with specials like tacos on Tuesdays, wings on Wednesdays, and fish on Fridays. Find out how to book your special or private event with the Library Bar and Grill as well. The Library Bar and Grill. Give them a call today at 814-665-9464. Imagine a world-class education right in your hometown. The Corry Higher Education Council, located at 221 North Center Street in Corry, PA, makes this possible. As an affiliate of the EC Council, the Corry Higher Education Council now provides skills-based learning in cybersecurity and software development that can lead to high-pay and remote employment. Get the education employees are looking for. Sign up today by visiting www.corryhighered.org or give them a call at 814-664-9405. Welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Elchinski with you. Dewey Hurd, Stephen Mountain, Jack Hasbrook. Boy, Jack's a trooper out there.
Yes, he is.
I'm going to have him come up because it's starting to rain. Pretty good.
Don't want him slipping on the bleachers coming up here.
No.
His first pitch is high, ball one. As Beto, a bat for Union City. Then that ball goes out to the outfield again. That's not helping the cause at all. So we'll have Beto, Sipes, and Brown for Union City. Beto walked her first time up in the first inning and scored. As after a 6-3 first inning, both teams kind of settled down in the second inning, Scott, as the Beavers took Union City down 3 straight, and Union City only had to go through 4.
That one swung on and missed. We had to shut down the pitching cam because it's starting to rain pretty good. And we got to get the camera upstairs. So we're down to 3 cameras now as this pitch.
Just a little low here. So 2-2 count, Dewey?
Yep.
Swung on and missed, and a Ross Packer strikeout.
Yeah, so Gertie's first strikeout of the night. As she has definitely settled down here, Scott. And believe it or not, after the 6 runs first, she's retired 7 batters in a row.
Yeah, settled right down in and has gone right to work.
As this is Sipes, the shortstop.
And that one low in the dirt.
Inside and low. Ball gets by Taylor.
Gertie checks the wristband here. 3-0 the count. As Gertie rocks and fires. And that's going to be a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the Bears will put a runner on first with 1 away.
As Brown up now for the Bears. Singled and scored in the first.
Gertie fires that one up high. Runner goes.
Good
Here
throw
comes
from
the
Taylor.
Throw, but they're going to throw to third now, and that throw is off, and that goes to the fence, and Not sure what happened there, Rob, but the throws were good, but I don't think we were quite in position.
Yeah, coverage at second was just a little slow getting there. I thought Taylor made a really, really nice throw and probably had a chance to get Sipes on that throw, and then Hasbrook's throw into third got away from Kuzma a little. But so Union City has a runner on third with 1 out, and Brown up.
This one's fouled back. So no one count. Runner on third, 1 away, and the Beavers trying to keep this run off the board. That pitch is low for another ball. Makes it 2-1 here. Gertie steps 2. Here's the pitch. And that one up high. Just a little high in the pitches right now. Try and get settled back in. Fires this one shot. Here's Kemp. Picks it up, makes the throw. Nice stretch there from Vanderschaff. They do get the run in, but they get the second out with it.
So I'll put Union City out in front, 7-3. Brings up Frontera, who flew out to right field her first time up.
So Frontera dug in. Here's Gertie. Winds it up. That one low in the dirt. And now at this point, Rob, the cold's got to be bothering. See Gertie with her pitching hand in her back pocket, trying to keep it warm. And
yeah, I think she's got a little hand warmer in there, trying to warm that up in between pitches. But yeah, you can definitely tell. Everybody's hands look red, and it's becoming less fun
by the minute because the temperature is dropping like a rock. Welcome to northwestern Pennsylvania. I'm sure somewhere down in Florida they're playing in like 70-degree weather right now.
Yeah, it's the problem for the spring sports up here, right? Is the weather does not cooperate very well.
Good.
Yeah, so swing and a miss, and strike 3, and the Beavers get out of the inning, giving up 1 run, and Union City goes up now 7-3.
7-3 it is. We'll head to the bottom of the Epiphany's Emporium third inning, or Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning, right after this. Located at 1460 Scioto Road, the Corry American Legion Post 365 is open daily. They serve lunch on Wednesdays and Friday through Sunday. They also serve dinner daily. Stop in and grab a bucket of their famous Scioto Road chicken and check out their live entertainment lineup. Watch some NFL football with the Sunday Ticket and even enjoy the sports stream. Stop in today. The Corry American Legion Post 365 at 1460 Scioto Road, or give them a call at 814-663-1790. Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corry, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Rob Elchinski, Dewey Hurd, and Mr. Mountain. And And Mr. Hasbrook, we pulled him up out of the rain because we care about our people that work with us here. I want to make sure we treat them with kit gloves.
Yes, we've got...
And the camera, yes. Yeah. You're more worried about the camera. I'm worried about Jack.
Kemp, Taylor, and Hasbrook here for the Beavers. Kemp with a shot up the middle. Good start to this inning as Kemp gets her second hit here of the game.
Lead-off single for the Beavers.
So that'll bring up Taylor. Beavers need to put some runs on here. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to go here.
Yeah, because it's getting sticky and people are packing up and starting to leave, and that one swung on and missed. And to my defense, Mr. Hurd, do you see what inning they have up on our scoreboard?
Yes, I do.
And that's why I said second inning.
Good job there by Taylor holding off on that pitch.
Shame on you for going with what the scoreboard says in a JV game.
I know. It's the first time I've messed up an inning the whole day.
Oh, okay.
I've not gotten any compliments on that whatsoever from you. As that one's missed steer. You know, I just
give him a gold star. You got a call right there.
Just something, please, anything. You guys are tough this week, man. Beto toes the rubber here. She'll fire away. High fly ball. This one.
That's trouble. It's going to be over their heads. Kemp with a good start. Oh, it's going to be a ground rule double for Taylor.
As that one took a high hop over the fence, and that was hit a ton. A great at bat for Ava Taylor.
Yeah, so Beavers with runners on second and third. As that brings up Lucy Hasbrook.
As again, we hear the fire trucks from the Corry dugout.
See, you like that as much as I do.
I do. I like that. It's a very unique sound coming from the softball dugout.
Beavers with no outs here. Runners on second and third. Hasbrook at plates. As Hasbrook had singled her first time up.
Beto will toe the rubber. Here's the pitch. That one rolls in the dirt. Ball one. Here's Beto. Offers. Hasbrook swung on and missed. And that'll even it up 1-1 here. Runners at second and third as Kemp and Taylor await. Here's the pitch. This one driven, and it gets through the hole, and that gets by the left fielder. Hasbrook has a chance to score. She rounds second. They're going to hold her up at third. A 2 RBI shot from Lucy Hasbrook.
Yeah, Beavers put 2 more runs on the board, and it's 7-5 with a runner on third and no outs. That's going to bring up Jazzy Bridgham. He singled her first time up.
And Jazzy's been red hot. How many did she have in the varsity game? She had 1 or 2 hits in the varsity game.
She had 1 hit in the varsity game, I think.
So Bridgham dug in here. Hasbrook on third. The Beavers trying to cut into this huge Union City lead. That pitch low. Good job behind the dish, plucking that out of the dirt. So weather pending, our next broadcast will be Wednesday night. This one, high fly ball, way back to the fence. That one bounced off the fence as Hasbrook scores. Taylor's going for 3, and they may bring her home. They are going to bring her home. It's an inside the park home run for Ava Taylor.
For Jazzy Bridgham.
Or Jazzy Bridgham, as Taylor did score, and that is a LECOM Corry Memorial Hospital in the Parker. Jazzy Bridgham.
Yeah, we're tied up at 7 now, I believe.
Correct.
And so, I think the umpire from first is saying, all right, we're tied up. We ready to call this thing?
So Jazzy Bridgham again with a rocket shot has an inside the park home run. And we are tied at 7. And this one's rattled right up the middle.
Yeah,
and that goes all the way back to the fence.
Yeah, Gertie's going to get herself a double too, maybe a triple.
She rounds second. She's headed to third, and that's where she'll hold up at. And that Beaver dugout is going crazy right now. As all of a sudden the Beavers flip the light switch on.
And Morgan Vanderschaft coming up next.
Still nobody out here, guys.
Yeah, and Morgan singled her first time up, so Beavers can take the lead here. As you can see the base umpire there, Bob Powell, out there talking to Chip now. As he was talking to Union City coaches, now he's talking to Chip, and not sure if they're going to say, you know,
hey, if this run scores,
this ends
it's
it,
over.
or if we're going to finish this inning and we're going to end it. But I think we're probably getting close. Getting a little dark anyways. And
yeah, and the rain continues, and the wind's starting to whip, and swung on and missed. Vanderschaft had that rocket shot to short her last time up. Here's the pitch, Vanderschaft. That's going to go foul. Is that snow?
I don't know. I don't know if it's that cold yet, but
sleet, something. I don't know.
I can't even imagine the girls care if they call the game at some point.
It has turned in from a gorgeous day to a nasty day.
Well, it was cold to start with. I think it was mid-40s when I walked in.
It was 49. That's high 40s, in case you didn't know.
Vanderschaft there.
I thought that was strike 3.
Yeah, she. I think she might have. I thought she might have foul tipped it, but the catcher caught it.
Doesn't matter.
Right. So still,
one down now.
Still a strikeout. And Zach's going to bring up Hodak.
Ooh, coming at us.
Coming right at us as it's fouled off. Here's Beto with a pitch. This one fouled off to the Beaver dugout.
Well, the Beaver dugout still a lot of enthusiasm down there.
They're alive and kicking.
It's probably the only way they can keep warm.
One. They call it 1 ball? I thought I heard him say that. I can't even check your scoreboard anymore.
I think it's 1-2.
We're all cold up here. It's time to go home. Dewey's getting the sniffles. We had to pull Jack up to the booth because if not, he'll melt. Beto gonna wind up fire. This is a high fly ball. Well hit. That ball's all the way back to the fence. And the winning run, we're assuming, comes in. And what a shot from Chesney Hodak, and that's going to do it. They're going to call the game. Yeah. Beavers win it in 3 innings, 8-7. Or 9-4, pardon me, is your final.
No, 8-7.
8-7. I was
8-7.
right. Thank you.
9-4 is a hits.
That's a hits. It's cold. The eyes are watering. He's sniffling. And a walk-off score. They're trying to pick Hodak up, but a great game here for the JVs. They started this game down 6-0, Rob, and come all the way back and win it 8-7 in 3 innings.
Yeah, they answered a little bit in the first games, went and scored in the second, and the Beavers really just, kind of did what the Bears did in the first inning, right? Kind of top of that lineup in the third, just kind of put a bunch of runs together, and nice little comeback victory for the JV Beavers.
Well, we're going to wrap it up with our P2 Paving post-game show real quick. Let P2 pay for you. We'll start it off with the Healthy Smiles offensive play of the game.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that last hit there by Hodak. Anything that got us out of here deserves to be the play of the game. All right, and I think that qualified, but no, I mean, great hit by Hodak there to left center field to kind of get that run in and end this game for us.
And the defensive play of the game brought to you by Erie County Community College.
I'm not sure who had the best defensive play of the game. Let's see here. Oh, we got to pull up the right score sheet. I'm going to go with just Gertie kind of
buckling down.
Coming down, right? I mean, like I said, she ended up, 9 of the last 10 batters she faced, she got outs on, and I thought that was kind of the key to the victory, right? I mean, kind of shut Union City down after that big first inning.
All right, and then we're going to go with the Crotty Chevrolet player of the game.
Yeah, and I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go with Reagan Kemp. A couple singles there. I thought she had a couple nice plays there at short, so I'm going with Reagan Kemp, player of the game.
All right, and that'll take us to the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award.
And yeah, so for Union City, I think I'm going to go with Beto. I mean, although she gave up a lot of runs there to Corry, I mean, just pitching out here and this stuff, and she had a nice day at the plate as well, and she had got walked and scored. So I'm going with Beto for the Sportsmanship Award for Union City.
All right, there you go. Varsity victories today. JV with a come-from-behind win with a walk-off single for Chesney Hodak. Walk-off double, actually. And the Beavers win it. And that's going to wrap us up here from the Lou Hanna Athletics Complex here in Corry. For Rob Elchinski, Dewey Hurd, Steve Mountain, and Jack Hasbrook, I'm Scott Lockwood for Deej Experience LLC. Have a great night. We'll see you on Wednesday night, weather pending, where the Beavers will welcome the Girard Yellow Jackets to Columbus Field. Until then, God bless you all. Have a great night.